We're doing this video so that our subscribers can get a sense of how easy it is to do a stop motion holiday project. So I have a little storyboard, a basic Halloween scene with a dark leafless tree, a moonlit night, kind of a landscape, and have a pumpkin hop in. And the pumpkin stops and gives some kind of Halloween greeting, and then it does a double take, and it looks up and sees a bat flying in, and says something about the bat being a trick and a treat, because the next thing we see is the pumpkin snagged the bat with its tongue, a lot like a frog would catch a fly. And then of course some chewing, and we got a big bat burp, and then there's some Halloween wishes, and out jumps the pumpkin. So here's 6 or 8 poses of the pumpkin, a tongue and some mouth positions, the bats, a sketch for the background. Took us about an hour to get this all prepped and ready to go for the animation. And now we're ready to get it under a smartphone and get busy. We've got the background all colored, and we've taped it down. Got our cutout pumpkins there on the tongue. We've got our mouth positions here, our bats, things like that. We've got a selfie stick with our smartphone on it. I think today we're using Stop Motion Studio, which is a great general all-purpose stop motion app for both Android and iPhone. And now it's just a matter of applying the formulas from the bouncing ball, from squash and stretch, from looping on a cycle, things like that. And we got the frame rate set at 15 frames per second. So let's break this down a little bit. First part, we have the bouncing ball formula, no problem here. We got some acceleration and deceleration here. We got squashing and stretching. As you can see, as it comes down, it's in the stretch position. It hits the ground, we squash it. We stretch it again, we bring it back to round. Then we go in for the lip sync. And all we've done here is taken about 15 or 20 different mouth positions so that we can copy and paste that looping animation to fit whatever we want to say later. This is an extremely powerful recipe. Really look at this carefully. And then pumpkin here squishes down and stretches back out to look up. Then we go out to a medium shot and we see the bat flying in with its 3 poses. We let the bat hover there for a little bit. We just copied and pasted about 10 frames of the bat flapping here so that it lasted a few seconds. And then we got the lunge with the tongue snapping out. You'll notice the frog tongue snap formula here. And then of course the chew afterwards. And then with the burp, we have a quiver going on here. It is like a diving board, goes back and forth. So we have some more lip sync, mouth flapping loop animation here. And we end up with yet another squash and a stretch back into the bouncing ball.
Wanna see a trick the dogs have a treat? Yes! My treat has arrived! Now for the trick! Pardon. Gotta love those bat burps. Happy Halloween!
Pretty cool, right? All it takes is some paper, some crayons, some scissors, a smartphone with a stop motion app, a little creativity on the sound design part. We really want you to give this a try. Have a happy Halloween. Bon, animate.